We're sitting here with All Blacks coach Steve Hansen with questions from the fans, Steve, from Facebook and Twitter. First though, have you got any message for the fans?
Well, first off, hello to all of those fans out there, and this is a new media form for me, Twitter and Facebook, but it's an exciting one, and I know there's a lot of fans out there who contribute to it, so keep on doing that. It's a great way for us to find out how you're feeling. Make sure you buy some test tickets and get to all the test games. Should be an exciting year, especially after what was a great World Cup, and rugby is really on a big high, so I look forward to seeing you around the tracks. Excellent.
Okay, the first question is from Facebook fan Isaiah Tiffany Grace. What do you want your second fives to be like, size and skills-wise?
So I want my second fives to be multi-talented. I'd like them to be big, strong and powerful, but also like them to be able to be graceful on their feet and have the ability to play a passing game and a kicking game as well. So not asking for too much, eh?
There's lots of fan questions here, Steve. Facebook fan Andrew Oliver, will DC play first or second five?
Andrew, DC in my mind is the best first 5'8" in world rugby. Right now though, he is coming back from a groin injury which is limiting his kicking at the moment. So wisely, Crusaders are playing him at 12. When he comes into our camp, if he's able to kick goals, then he'll certainly be starting at 10. But through necessity from time to time, he may also have to play 12, depending on what we have on the bench and how that groin is.
Excellent. Another player question. This one looks like a Hurricanes fan. Facebook fan Nikorda Haitier. Is Andre Taylor a chance?
Andre's playing particularly well, and certainly in our franchise visits, we've spoken to him when we went to the Hurricanes and let him know how we were feeling, and the next few weeks will make that a little bit clearer, I guess, on how he plays, and he's certainly been brilliant with the ball in hand. And we've asked him to look at a couple of areas of his game, and if he can improve on those, then he gives himself a big chance.
Excellent. Another fan is asking about another player. Facebook fan Randon Blake. Is Kerr Barlow going to don the black jersey?
I've got no doubt at some stage in his career that Kerr Barlow will play for the All Blacks, just whether it's this year or not. The question is, is it too early? But in answer to your question, I think he will don the black jersey at some point in his career. He's a very, very capable young man, has a great running game, kicks with both feet, and his passing is pretty top-notch too. It's just making sure we introduce him at the right time.
A question from Facebook fan Steve Holt, and obviously a Richard Kahui fan. Are you going to consider Cax on the wing again?
We certainly are. Thought he played particularly well the Rugby World Cup there on a recent trip to the UK with the Barbarians, which I was involved in. He also played fullback and played very well there, so we'll consider him for that position. And clearly he plays midfield for the Chiefs and is playing very well there. So he's one of those utility players that gives us a little bit of manoeuvring ability because he can cover three positions. But early in the season, his primary role, unless there's injuries in other areas, will be on the wing.
Excellent. And the makeup of the squad is the key for these questions. So Twitter fans Hoopster and Wallywin69 and Facebook fan Tajul Sandhu had similar questions. Steve, do you expect this year's squad to be quite different from the World Cup winning team? Are you going to choose players who are experienced or those who have performed well in the Super Rugby season so far?
Well, it will be different because there's players that have left and we have to replace them. So yeah, simply yes, it will be different. Will we pick it on form and experience? Probably both. Experience at test level is vital, and if we don't have enough players performing and the only thing we've got to pick on is experience, then we'll do that. But by and large, I'm really happy with those players that have been to the Rugby World Cup last year. Most of them are right now are starting to come back into form, and that should make it a little easier to select the side.
Excellent. Thanks, Steve. We'll look forward to your next catch-up.
Thank you. Bye, Twitter.